Hey guys, my name is Johnny Fitzgerald, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get a more explosive snare sound. Most people mistakenly believe that the sound of a huge snare drum comes from the direct mic, when in actuality it comes from the room sound. So with that knowledge, let me show you how you can use a basic one-shot snare room sample to reinforce your pre-existing snare sound. So what I have here is just some MIDI printed down so we can actually see the waveforms of all of our drums. You can see right here that I have my snare master and underneath of it my snare top. So this is just a basic snare top mic. So this is super easy. All I did was duplicate my snare top and I loaded up an instance of Steven Slate's Trigger 2. A lot of you already know about this plugin, so I'm not going to dive too deep into that. We'll hold that off for another video. All I did was load up some Daniel Bronstein snare samples from drum shots, and this is what they sounded like soloed. Just a direct snare one shot mixed in with the room sample one shot, and all I did was tune it down just a little bit to match the pre-existing snare that I already had, and then I blended the two together, so fully in the mix it sounds like this. Now I will note there is a ghost note right here, so within Trigger 2 you'll just want to make sure that your trigger doesn't accidentally fire off a sample whenever that is hidden, because it will sound really bad and fake if that happens. Now if you do not own Trigger 2, a free way to do this would be using your DAW's built-in sampler. In Cubase this is super easy. All I did is I went to Project, I went to Add Track, to Sampler, and I created a sample track. Right here I searched for my file, and I just went through my files and imported the same exact samples. I locked it in as a one shot, and then I fixed the pitch so it's just locked into a specific MIDI note, and then I shortened the length of the sample so it's not dragging on past what I want it to. And here's what it sounded like solo and in the mix. Now this is just a super basic example of how snare room one shots can really help your snare sound. Usually you can print them down, compress them, EQ them the way that you want, sample, stack, and get super creative with it. So I urge you guys to experiment more on your songs with this. If you liked this video, please drop a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and we'll be sure to answer. Thanks for watching and happy songwriting.